Seekers codes. They are the one.
What's up, y'all? Listen, I've got a busy day. I have to work from home today. So let's just work.
I put the Bridgerton, the musical lawsuit into quick bits. We're going to talk about it. If we need a deep dive, we'll deep dive it. Don't worry. I don't know why I'm yelling. I feel like I'm yelling. And then for the unsealed documents today, my plan is to go through some of the motions regarding the devices. Those of you that have been following me since before the Depp v. Heard trial, we went in on that motion regarding the original devices, were they turned over? Well, some of the unsealed documents have more information about WTF was going on with devices anyway. And then we have all of the motions regarding the medical examinations of Amber Heard, the requested medical examinations of Johnny Depp, and we're going to go over those too. Then on Thursday, I'm going to go over the last group of things that I think are interesting, probably the motions in limine. I'm going to go through and preview those. These are a first look, so I can narrow down that last set of documents that we want to cover together. We're not going to get through every single page of every single unsealed document, but I am going to do a summary podcast episode of our takeaways, because I've been watching the takeaways from these documents across social media, and I think I need to log off of Twitter for a few days, because I did make a commitment to myself that I would not fight with people on the internet, and it's very, very hard right now, because what I'm seeing is a lot of either misunderstanding or just disingenuous arguments, and not understanding maybe how pretrial works. But we're going to talk about how pretrial works, how these motion works. I got a new Rodecaster. I've not shared it on social yet, but it does all kinds of things. So if I start playing with my soundboard, I apologize. If the mic sounds different, we're going to get that dialed in. I haven't played with it a ton yet, but it has some voice changing effects.
And I think they're really funny.
I'm going to amuse myself. So if nothing else happens, we're going to be amused over here, and I'm here for it. So with that, thank you for being back for Coffee and Cursey Words. Just a reminder that Coffee and Cursey Words is going to 2 times a week. So we're going to be doing Coffee and Cursey Words on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 a.m. I will absolutely give you a heads up if there's a change all across social media. And that's what we're doing through the end of 2022 due to my family schedule. So we're going to have lots of, oh, you guys are like, I'm ready for the voice changer. Yeah, we've got a few. We can do, there's one called Small Robot. I'm the Small Robot. I love it.
Oh, this voice is definitely going to be my reading documents voice. Because, yeah.
I also have a censor button for the first 3 minutes of the video. I can just be like, Elaine, what the I think it's funny. So I'm going to amuse myself. We're going to amuse we're going to amuse ourselves here today and talk about all of the things. So we should just get going. I love that we're here. I love that we're here together. The chat is like the greatest place to be. I see you guys chatting. It's good. Black Lucky Cat said, when the ADHD makes the best choices, sometimes I am prone to running late, but the ADHD does make the best choices, and I amuse myself. Teeny Moose, I got accepted into university. Congratulations. The chat will absolutely support you. These are my monkeys. Censor button for when you go on a Hogue. It's perfect. Coffee and bleeped words. I love the censor button. I'm amused. I would only censor myself for comedy purposes, only because it would make me giggle, or for impact. That's the only reason I would do it. But I'm amused with my new Rodecaster Pro 2. I'm going to be dialing in the microphone over the next few weeks. So I'm actually, because right now I feel like I'm overexcited, so I'm yelling. But I'm really excited to see what else we can play with. Am I going to add auto-tune to this? Probably. Am I going to play with all of the little sounds? Absolutely. Are we going to have a good time? Yes. Hannah said, please tell me there's a fart noise. There's not. I'm sorry. There's not, but we can add one. We can absolutely add one. But we've got all kinds of voice changers. We have a monster and a megaphone. So I can yell at Elaine to turn on her mic. Elaine, your microphone. I feel like it's appropriate. We should roll the intro and get going. I'm just letting you know the fun that is going to be had, and we will go. Yes, and we're at 666,000. Maybe I should do the monster voice. I feel like the monster voice.
Maybe the monster voice kind of fits the vibe. Maybe. I should do this with my headphones in so I can actually hear. I'm absolutely going to use the high voice for some of the appropriate footnotes. All right, with that.
It's time to roll. Y'all, it's time to roll. Let's roll the intro. Tell me where you're coming in from, what you're drinking. I've got Bulletproof coffee here this morning. Yes, there's butter in it, amongst other things. We've got all the things. Oh, I need to turn that around. We've got all of the things. It's time. Let me know where you're coming in from so we can say hello. It's so good to see you, fam. Oh, let's roll it. Let's roll it. Hey there. If we haven't met yet, I'm Emily D. Baker, the badass lawyer and everyone's favorite legal commentator. I'm the host of The Emily Show, and I break down the legal shit behind the news and pop culture stories we all want to talk about. I have been a licensed attorney for over 15 years, but this is not legal advice. I should warn you, I'm a big fan of the curse words. This channel is where the law unite to talk facts, not fuckery. It's so good to see everyone. I'll talk about Bulletproof coffee another time. Same mic voice not used in trial demon voice. I mean, the demon voice is definitely going to be fun. That monster voice is fun. Did you say butter in your coffee? I did. That's a whole conversation for another day. But it's like a morning. It's a whole thing. But it's great. I wish I had discovered Bulletproof coffee when I was still doing trial work. It would have been so helpful. Roxana, hello from Kentucky. We have been thinking of our neighbors to the north here in Tennessee. The flooding in Kentucky has been just heartbreaking to watch it unfold. So hopefully you and your family are well and safe. We have been thinking about you and your community here. And I know the law nerds have too. I've seen a lot of law nerds asking how close we are to Kentucky. We're in Middle Tennessee. We're all good. But absolutely heartbreaking stuff coming out of Kentucky. Absolutely heartbreaking news with all the flooding. So we are thinking of you, Roxana, and your community. Good morning from Smyrna, Tennessee. Not far, Samantha Hanover. Congrats on 660K. 666. Now we're heading towards where do we go now? 675, I guess. We always have to have a goal of some sort. Hello. It's good to see everybody. All right, we need to get into the quick bits. Our first quick bits is going to be quicker than our second quick bits because you know how much I love the YouTubes. All of you that saw me lurking around Twitter on Sunday. Emily, don't you do a No Social Sunday? Yes. Asterix. It's going to be my new Asterix noise. Asterix. That's the Asterix noise. Asterix. Yes, I do a No Social Sunday. Yes, I love passionately my No Social Sunday. It just gives me set down time to know that I'm not beholden to anywhere. I'm not expected anywhere. I'm not needed anywhere. People know I'm not responding to my DMs. Y'all just know I'm not on social on Sunday. But then stuff started popping off on Twitter Spaces, and then I was on social on Sunday. And we're like, girl, I see you. And I'm like, look, when I say that I love YouTube, I love this platform. I love following YouTube drama. I love the YouTube tea. Do we talk about it on this channel? Sometimes when it gets into court, or sometime when it looks like it could get to court, but not often. But I love watching what's going on this platform that I enjoy creating on so much. I I was absolutely lurking. I wanted to see it all go down. I wanted to see it happen. I was there. Look, no embarrassment here. No embarrassment here. I wanted to know the tea. I was curious. Look, the creator economy is not just something I participate in, but it's something that I'm fascinated by. My first YouTube account signed up in like 2006 or something. This platform, I love it. And I want to see all the things going on. And there's always YouTube tea. It's like watching the Housewives unfold. It's like, what are we thinking? Are we loving the Taylor Armstrongs back in OC? What do we think about Housewives switching franchises? I don't know. I think I'm here for it. We'll see. So with that, chat, I will let you TLDR on what was going on over on the Twitters. Mods, that's on topic as we're getting into this because I brought it up. But the short TLDR is that there is YouTube drama between Deaf Noodles and Papa Gut. Paige Christie has a fantastic video breaking it down. Others in the commentary community have been breaking it down. It's over behavior on YouTube and on Twitter. And then Deaf Noodles hosted like a 5-hour Twitter Spaces to address it and to hear everyone's feedback, and then ended up having a discussion with Papa Gut over the things that were said. And it was just a mess. It was a mess. Hot mess. Heated mess. So the drama is just, it's a lot. There's a lot of background. I have not paid attention to all of it. I know Truth Sleuth will be covering it. I know Adam McIntyre has covered it, but I will say Paige Christie's video gave a great background of like, this is what it is. Allegedly, Angelo, I saw you there. You had great advice. Y'all, allegedly, Angelo gives good advice. It was good advice. I don't think it was taken, but it was good advice. It was nice to hear. So it was just an interesting experience. So I don't know. It's wild to watch it all unfold. It's interesting to me. I don't like being a part of the drama ever, but I will watch it go down from the sidelines and just be like, I want to know what's happening. Because again, when I start getting DMs like, is XYZ defamation? I'm like, that's an oddly specific question. What's happening on the interwebs? And then I will go look. So I wanted to know, and there's, defamation by implication is a thing, and it's hard. There are lines on the internet, and I think we're all still trying to find those lines on the internet. And sometimes those lines are legal lines, and sometimes those lines are moral lines, and sometimes those lines are lines with our communities. I have a line for how I behave and how our community behaves. We have chat rules, and we expect those to be adhered to, and they are. There's different types of lines on the internet, and I think everyone is trying to find where those lines are for themselves, for their audience, and for the interwebs. And when your audience is like, that crosses the line for me, there's two options. It's either turn to your audience and say, can we have a conversation about it? Or say, it's not a line for me. Maybe we're not aligned anymore. And that's the interesting thing that I want to watch. I want to watch how a creator, when they're at odds with their audience, figures that all out. Because it seems there's a very much at odds with the audience. And that is interesting to me. So speaking of YouTube, our first little quick bit comes from YouTube. It's another YouTube lawsuit, and it's music related. We need to have a full music show. It's going to happen. We've still got to get back into the Taylor Swift copyright music situation. We're going to get into music when we get into our second quick bit story today, which is the Bridgerton unofficial musical lawsuit. But first, this came to my attention today, and we're going to go ahead and share it. YouTube is getting sued. Put on your Pikachu shock faces. This happens all the time. Let's go ahead and add this to the stream. All right. YouTube must face suit by Grammy winner over rights protection. Okay. You know what? I feel like I'm yelling. I'm going to put my ears in so I don't feel like I'm yelling as I adjust to a new mic, because I feel like we're just over projecting sometimes. Emily, just calm down. I feel like if I could hear myself, then maybe we'd do it a little bit better. All right, let's see. I Rose Sleep says at odds with the audience is a very polite, politic way of saying it. Well, you know, we try to. Is there an update over the Bungie lawsuit? Dr. Riley, there is a Bungie update. We need to do a Bungie update. I just have not had a chance to dive back into it, but there is. They found the dude. So I'm going to put that on list for weekly roundup for Friday. Let's see. Where is... I'm trying to see why I can't hear myself, which is also strange. Odd. Very odd that I can't hear myself. All right, whatever. I'm going to see if I can hear this, and then we're going to get into this story. Yeah, I can hear that. I just can't hear me. Weird. It's weird. All right. We'll figure it out. New tech, constantly. Eventually, we'll be done. Eventually, we'll be done. All right. YouTube must face suit by Grammy winner over rights protection. Suit by jazz musician to proceed, federal judge rules. So it sounds to me like there was litigation, probably a demur, a motion to dismiss, motion to strike, that sort of thing. Probably a motion to dismiss. And it's going to proceed, which means the motion was denied. So YouTube's content ID system at the heart of the dispute. This is what I'm interested in. The Bungie lawsuit, we've got the... Well, YouTube's not being sued, but the Bungie lawsuit took a lot of pages of time and space to rail against the copyright claiming system. Well, the content ID system is kind of also at the heart of this. I had the strangest, this is deeply behind the scenes YouTube stuff. I had the strangest copyright claim on my channel during the Depp Heard trial, where someone was claiming their own music, but the timestamp was over words that I said and the way that I said them. I was like, you've got to be joking me. But I imagine that the content ID system found something I said or something that I did and notified that rights holder and was like, yo, this sounds like your music. And that rights holder was like, yeah, it sure does. I'm like, did you even watch it? Rights holders also have to have some responsibility, but it's very interesting to see how this plays out and what the issue they're having is with the content ID system. Just for a quick TLDR on this, the content ID system is the kind of machine learning in YouTube. This is to the best of my understanding. The machine learning of YouTube that says, oh, you just played 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds of this protected music, movie, TV show, whatever. And it generally works with that type of media. And it has also worked with my videos. I'll get information if somebody clips down a video and uploads it. I will get notification, hey, your copyright might be used over here. I don't claim those things unless it's a completely improper use. And even then I don't claim them first. I reach out and I'm like, hey, this is just a straight re-upload. What are we doing? But that's my personal choice, but it'll let you know, hey, your content's over there. So that'll happen with music, movies, TV, whatever. I once got a copy ID claim on an ad spot that I did where the advertiser asked me to use clips. They were like, please use these clips in your ad spot. I'm like, great. And then I got a copyright claim on it. from the spicy content over here. We love it. So let's talk about Netflix. But I loved it. I loved everything about Bridgerton. I love VSQ. I love, God, you guys, y'all are so my people.
What the fuck is happening?
I see you, chat. All right. And, you know, everyone in this show is gorgeous. That's fun too. Let's see. Netflix on Friday went after the songwriting duo behind what the streaming service says is an unauthorized, massive for-profit stage show that rips off its hit original series Bridgerton, alleging that in a DC federal court that the musical blatantly infringes Netflix's copyright. There is a lot here. Here's what I will say. I love a good fan creation. I love a good fan fiction. I love what fans do with things. Rights holders don't always love what fans do with things. That's their prerogative. I don't always think it's a wise Yay, August. I can't believe my kids are getting ready to go back to school. It's crazy. But because it's the beginning of the month, we have a members only live stream coming up next week. We are going to be changing the dates of our members only live stream because we have been changing the schedule. Instead of Friday Night Live, I will be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays at
Cash. Hey, you can all use that stick. There it is. Yeah. Alright, fellas, we'll sit in this way. Yeah.
Okay. I think that is. I never really yeah.
Stop. Ugh.
We don't care. Section cuts, cuts the year. Don't turn in your eyes.
Hey, that's my wife.
I posted it and I sent it to like a dozen small ladies. Actually, this Indeed just like did a review on my last week's insanely positive, and I guess it's good to read it. And now we have a slot of the Oceanside Podcast. What? Like the Oceanside Podcast.
The Birmingham thing. Just being like the news.
Really? You think about it.
Excuse me.
And the musical lineup will be starting on the main stage in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Oceanside's very own Patrick Salazar.
How we feeling, Oceanside? This is unreal. To all the brave men and women who are serving our country on the other side of the world, thank you.
Ivy? What are you doing?
We don't care. Tension comes the end. I'm not understand. I'm drowning in the words. Don't letting my feet show. I can taste them. Letting my tears flow till I can't taste them. I don't wanna go. I hope you come back home.
Okay, hi. So I posted one of the tracks from my Oceanside Ultra show, the one that I played for you on Spotify, and it got picked up for the road trip fans, and now it has over 200,000 plays. No, this song you may or may not have influenced is literally viral. That's it. Bye. News. Yeah. It's a great day today. God bless you.
Excuse me.
Really, you want to try tonight's study? Did you get that now? Yeah, Pastor, phone's blowing up. What? Of course it is. Sorry, guys, I gotta take this. I don't know. This is 5 minutes ago. Hello? Yes? Is it okay?
I'm not judging. Are you going live? Are you going live? Okay. Just letting people work with me.
I'm looking for chicken now. Six over your phone choice.
I'm gonna stop it with it done. With it done now.
You're still gonna stop those balls.
Yeah. What the shit? What do you want? Live in jail? Million money?
Luke is moving your phone.
Watch out!
He was,
Who's over there?
called him last night and he said that his life's so shattered. Taking LED. I appreciate a couple of things.
And we got X-rays, injections, H&P, MRI, health history, health screening.
I can tell us you got negative.
No, hey, no. No. Can I help you?
Yes, no. I told Jake not to tell me this.
Hey,
You have to lie and look again.
muck out.
He said me something else and you I'll take a chance to put you on. So how are we doing?
This is going to be a long rehab.
It's kind of medicine.
So we walk in first, then we can talk about it.
What does that mean exactly?
Yeah, now pretend. All right, you can do that. You can do that.
I'm trying to get all of your crown transmitter portions. What?
Fuck. What levels is this?
Don't keep off the screen. She was waiting to put place until I came home. He asked me to keep it safe.
What fucking levels?
But I had to keep it a little fun.
It's only one level? Why are there so many codes? That's not right. It's gotta be 2 levels minimum before the S1.
Jesse, listen, I'll spend my. Oh, come on. Be quick and get you. We're all about you. We're all that wrong. You do. You didn't have to do that during the first time.
Thank you.
Why aren't you working? Fuck. I've tried so many times to get this fucking form to work. Why today are you not working? What is not updated? Fucking cunt.
See who go?
It's also like, I
Just go to recent.
Number 2, man.
remember the reason I'm married? Oh, but man, I mean, I've never even lived with a guy.
Oh, no, I'm feeling super. Stuck in a wheelchair, 3 stories up.
Oh, is this what's happening right now? Like we're just living together? With your dad coming in and out of my apartment judging if I pass the life test? Because this isn't what we agreed to.
I'm sorry about the injury. It's inconveniencing. It's so hard to
Don't put this on me. You can't be happy about this. Like, am I really the person you want taking care of you right
I
now?
don't know. You are not taking care of me. Please
Well, you're
don't.
living with me.
You ain't fought a court martial. What don't you understand about that? You could be charged too. Jesus. They just said that Dad's gonna be here at 20.
Oh. Oh, fuck. He didn't attach anything. Fuck.
You're not gonna expect a bed. Okay, here. Unpack it.
We get to this.
Well, I hate the worst thing I knew, Commando.
No, I don't need to put that. X-ray, X-ray. ESM. MRI, MRI. Health history, screening.
This place got the remodel.
Your command doesn't seem like everyone's feelings.
I'm not one for it. Oh. Let's do it.
Here you go, sweetie.
Sweet. Good job downstairs. Wow.
Help, Commando.
I don't know why this movie is like, I'm in love with it. I don't know why I love this movie so much. It's good. It's very good, but like, I am like obsessed with it. Like a kid. When they get obsessed with shit, they just play it over and over and over and over and over again.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out.
Sorry.
Want to meet the new guys. He's very
It's fine.
That's the sound guy.
Finish this one more fucking time.
And I hate that I see times I felt before. And I hate that it's on my yours. Look at what we created. Something borderline on sacred. I call it overrated. No one call it dating. 'Cause I hate that so it's better than I felt before.
Hello?
Sweet beach house. No way, that'd be mad. Since you're married, technically your wife, she owes me up too.
Where is my form? I have to fill out. There it is.
Hi. Got the room?
Yeah.
Then moments. Just wait.
You're so much better.
I don't
Yeah. Slowly, slowly.
This way.
Hey, Jake, you got a dog?
Open it.
She's sweet.
Her name is Peaches because she's cute. Peaches, hey! Sit. Paw. Good girl. We read that dogs can be really helpful because they can
For me, I do know that I am more of a spiritual than I'm personally like that, but yeah, we did move. Yes.
I told you all about a woman named Tara Rowling terrorizing children by chasing them with a knife, yelling racial slurs on school property. That's all I knew then. That's changed. Tara couldn't catch these kids. She needed backup. She calls 911. Guess it's a crime to be a black child in Fort Wayne because they took Tara's side of the story and they took one of those children and put them in the back of the cruise. Not that was good enough for them. They decided to threaten him with detention center, and they didn't record any of it. The police department has been telling the advocacy group, the change makers, that they've had someone on the case for a while now. That's not true at all. Matter of fact, nobody went on the case until the day after I posted my video. The parents have come forward. The tape has been seen. The media is silent. The school system won't make a statement, and the police aren't doing shit about it. I need y'all to make some noise. The image above me is everything that you can do to make some noise and calling for the arrest immediately of Tara Rowling. It feels like a damn good day to get some justice. Let's make some noise. This week I told y'all about a woman named Tara Rowling terrorizing children like nobody went on the case, and the school system won't make a statement. Make some noise. The image above me is everything that you can do.
Oh my god. You're walking.
Dude. What's that? Bitch.
You're apparently mistaken. Because the music just got myself breakfast tacos this morning. I woke up and
To make some noise and calling for the arrest.
Well, it's a scam. It's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
Car insurance, you need it to drive legally, and you'll get a ticket if you don't have. You'll get sued if you get. Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry, I gotta take a second and take a break from the happy Lego and PSP nerd content. To talk about Jake Novak. This right here is Jake Novak. You guys all know. Jake did a video where he was trying to get onto SNL. He wrote a song.
Okay, so you just want to live on an island with open going on. Like I said, don't look wrong. You don't understand.
Oh, you're wrong.
You see,
You don't understand me at all.
okay.
Really? Well, I'm doing a camera. Maybe I don't make it chaos if someone pounding my heart or whatever.
Hmm.
Oh no, no more tacos if you do that.
Dude,
Just say it to me.
okay. The thing is, you don't believe in love.
Wow. I didn't know good it's like when a woman's called a piece of candy.
No. You get that. So, train's not exactly the same.
Oh yeah, I've seen movies. I can hear it. Quality military like
You don't want to date a guy that you actually like because that would mean that we have to give up control. That's what we wouldn't.
okay, yeah, well maybe having control issues just means one thing's right. So maybe you know what you're talking about.
That's fake news. Because when it comes to control issues, I'm self-taught.
You seem so chill.
Listen, is this or I'm 36 stars down 120 down 4 or 5 27. So,
You metaphorically. That's a picture. Not that I'm picturing it. What kind of free sticks out in the temperature?
wow. Most yes, it's so dumb.
Can you look that?
How is it?
Tell me what's up.
No.
Okay, fine. Where are you guys? Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty well. It's not perfect.
Capri.
No, I'm totally fine.
Spit it out.
Oh, oh my God. I'm bleeding from my eyes. I'm bleeding. Anyway, lost. I got something for you. It's in my back pocket. Oh, here it is. Right there. Oh, I'm in pain. I'm so much pain. You're sweating. This isn't sweat, this is a burn. Maybe we should let you know. Getting the shines kind which means radiating. Okay, then I'll take it back. Who's going to say that? Getting the tongues also.
Samantha! Scared the shit out of me. No limits. Samantha? Samantha? Joe! Stop it! Baby, get out of there! What are you doing? Benjamin! Were you trying to play? Swear for God, y'all crazy. Dean, that's not, okay?
Okay, guys, when you listen to a song, this I like this song. Passing down. Whoa, he's got an injury. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Okay. All right.
What's the benefits for it?
Are y'all thinking about having kids?
Hey, Haley, you gotta be a rock star first, okay? Because later.
He's really great with kids.
Here you go.
I love the way you look at him. Just so
Boys and girls.
Who's this? Is it at work? Is everything okay?
I hate this part. Do you do that? Do you just fast forward? I fast forward.
Can you get this work? What did the cops say? You look like Chelsea, okay? I was less than that.
I don't understand why this is still not working. I hate this part.
We're done. Hi.
I just spoke to him. I'll probably get into the charges. They broke into my mother's house, Luke.
I am so sorry.
You must have heard that's why you said you would pay for the damages.
Can you let me explain?
Yes.
I'm an addict. I'm clean. 2 years sober. Okay?
And what, this guy was your dealer? That's all. That's because you were
My mom died.
Hey, leave her alone. Boy.
Anything to do with
Yeah. I stole a $50,000 car from the guy. The plastic for that used to be police. I broke it in.
Hey, hey.
I can see it. Going through that. This yeah, cost me back. $5 from China.
this is what you need to know.
Okay, I paid you. It's done.
They could have heard her, and she's the only thing. Oh, no.
Don't just walk away. Okay, I'm sorry. Not every man you let into your life is a bad guy that you can't trust.
Really, Luke? What are you?
I am someone who shows up if you need
I
me.
don't need you. I'm going to show you. But when I come back tomorrow, you should find it.
Hey. And I hate the way I feel when I'm not before. And I hate the way my thoughts are not overrated. Something bold and sacred. I call it overrated, but I call it jaded. 'Cause I hate the way I see words when I'm not before. Samantha! And I hate the way I see words I've done before. And I hate the way my heart is running out of stores. You can't be created. Something bold and sacred. I'm calling overrated. Yeah. 'Cause I hate the way my heart is running out of stores.
You know, a bunch of those people out there, they're freaking out. Karina, promoted for the Hollywood Bowl once you guys don't come. On to achieve. What? Yeah, the loyal Florence and the Machine. This is massive.
Give me a few minutes.
this true?
No.
I thought you were good for me. I thought you were bringing my son back.
Banner. I need to redo that one. Fuck. You guys are so sweet.
Good morning, be seated. We're here today for a hearing in the case of Lance Corporal Luke A. Morrow. Lance Corporal Morrow stands accused of entering into a fraudulent marriage in order to collect BAH and FSA pay in violation of Article 132 of the new city code. At the time, the affidavit was dealt with in the legal court. Lance Corporal Morrow's wife, Ms. Salazar, Lance Corporal Morrow, how do you plead? Your Honor, I claim this was dispute. So, I forced Ms. Salazar to marry me. She didn't know anything about it and told her her son. I bear full responsibility for the face the consequences of my actions. Very well. Then I find you guilty. Lance Corporal Morrow, upon completion of your sentence, you will be discharged. You will report for the 6-month sentence tomorrow at 7 p.m. Given the outcome of this trial, this court will not refer Ms. Salazar's case to the local court.
You pledge to love this man, to be true and loyal to him, and to comfort and treat him in sickness and in health. Right power vested in me as a great big California. Oh my God, it's so cold.
Taylor, I'm ready. Start saying.